Hey there, I've got a question for you. Are you and your adult siblings noticing that the family home isn't in the tip-top shape that it used to be? Or even worse, are you and your siblings divided over just how much longer your parents can continue to live alone? This video is going to end that uncertainty and help keep the peace with your siblings by showing you the 5 major changes in your parents' lifestyle that you simply can't ignore when you're trying to figure out if it's time for your aging parents to give up the cherished family home. My name is Kim Brasser, and I'm an accredited seniors real estate agent and the founder of Senior Shifting Real Estate. Not only do I focus on the real estate needs of seniors, I specialize in helping adult children shift their parents into the lifestyle that fits their aging needs in the Halton region. Why would I do that? Because I had to do it for my mom, and I know you're going to need help. Let's get started with the first sign that you may have already tripped over on the last visit, and that's clutter on the floor. Are there items left on the floor in the rooms your parents spend the most time in? Reduced movement could be stopping your parents from bending over to actually pick these things up, or they may not even be trying at all for fear of losing their balance, falling over, and nobody being there to help them up. So keep an eye out for accumulating clutter. The second sign is routine daily chores just not being done. I'm not talking about things like pushing around a heavy vacuum cleaner or reaching up high to dust something. I mean, if that was the case, I shouldn't be living alone. What should definitely be raising a red flag when you go over to visit are dirty dishes piled up in the sink, flyers not making it to the blue box, old newspapers hanging around, dirty laundry lying everywhere, things like that. If these are being found more often than you'd like, it's telling you that the chores and household upkeep are becoming too overwhelming to manage. Sign number 3 is all about the mail. Are there unopened envelopes from Hydro, the phone company, the TV company lying around? If you notice these things, your spidey senses are right on. There's something wrong. Before we had to move my mom, she was diligent about driving to the bank to pay her bills on the exact due date, and she knew where every penny she had was. Fast forward a few months, not so much. This is a huge red flag that can have dire consequences for the whole family, not to mention the value of the family estate. Don't just chalk it up to old age. Is your parents' waistline shrinking right before your very eyes? Number 4 is all about what might not be happening in the kitchen. If your parents are losing weight for no reason at all, they actually might not remember how to use the appliances, or they're depressed and lonely, so simply can't even be bothered to eat. This happened with my mom. She resorted to peanut butter sandwiches, and she shrunk. So keep an eye on their waistline. Sign 5 is all about the hygiene. Is your mom still getting her hair done? Dad still going to the barber? Are they still brushing their teeth? Are they wearing the same clothes every time you visit? Or are they changing them? Things like that are really easy to notice and should be if you notice that things are just not happening the way that they used to. If they're not bothering with the basics of daily self-care, it's a clear sign that something is wrong and assistance is definitely needed. So those are the 5. There's probably others, but these are the major 5. If you've noticed some or all of these signs, I sympathize with you and your siblings because you can't just notice it and be done with it. Now you have to have the dreaded conversation with your parents about their changing lifestyle needs. But don't worry, my next video, 5 statements that cannot come out of your mouth when convincing your parents it's time for them to move, is going to be just for you. Done watching and you want to talk? Let's have virtual coffee together and talk about your family's unique situation to ensure your parents' shift into their next lifestyle starts smoothly and ends happily. See you next time.